Die the CJ's Little Johnson. Start with the B10S size 4. I got some Vivus 140. This is an articulated, unweighted streamer pattern. Who Jim Johnson from the Kisatchie Fly Fishers Club told me was great for chain pickerel. I'm going to try and get up to a lake today to fish for some of those, so try out the fly. So that's kind of two of the same fly, and then the original fly calls for a white spun deer hair part up here, but Jim skips it, so I'm going to skip it, and I'm just going to do some reverse tied craft fur. So start with, I've got chartreuse and white. I'm going to do a little clump of chartreuse first. It's going to take a bit, about not a whole lot. So obviously plenty of marabou going on here. So, and there's going to be two clumps tied in the same spot. So clump about like that. Trimmed it. Strip out the short fuzzies. And then flip it around without sticking it all to your finger. So for the reverse tie, you can leave a little bit hanging off the back. That's going to help build up a little bit of bulk, but I'm just going to put it on here and do 3 not super tight turns, because I'm going to put white in the same spot and then tie it in about the same way, but hope to blend them and push them around the hook a little bit before I reverse tie. So like not tying them in super tight at first. It's going to help them distribute themselves later. So clump of white about the same. Again, grab it like that, strip out super short stuff. Just flip it in your hand. Put these butt ends matching up with the butt ends of the chartreuse. And the rest of it going off the front. And then do 3 more loose turns. And then, kind of like you were going to spin deer hair, you can push down on the top of that. It'll kind of spin itself around the hook a little bit. Like that. Then you can come in from the front and try and start pushing back. So you want to push back around all sides of the hook. It takes, kind of some finessing, and you're not going to ever do it in one push, but the more you work with it like this, it's already kind of blending the white and the chartreuse, so it's starting to get back kind of how I want it. Come in with my other hand, and once I see that it's kind of spread itself around the hook, I'm going to try and grab it all with this one hand. There, see, now I got it all back. My thread was still at the bottom, but now it's in front of everything, so I'm just going to build up a little bit of a thread dam there. Now I can use some tighter turns. So and you don't want to wrap back straight over. You don't want to do this, because that'll keep it from, see all this motion it's going to have like this. So that's kind of how I want it. It's all tied in there good. I'm going to do a whip finish right here. This is a kind of a bad hair day style head right here. And it's kind of hard to work with. Might be easier to do. No, I'm not good at the half hitch. Just going to do a whip finish. If I trap a few, I trap a few. Alright, that was a 3-turn finish, but that's fine. We're going to put some super glue on the head here. That won't, make sure it won't go anywhere. Alright. That's good. Trim my thread. And so it's kind of unruly, but the trick is get your super glue with a brush, and if you can preen it back and kind of hold it into a little bullet shape like this, and then just do a little bit of glue at the very front, that glue will help to tame it. Let me get some on the thread too, just to help lock that in. But yeah, little touches of glue kind of all around. Then you can see now it's pushed back, but it's not, it's still gonna flow and move good, but it'll be just a little easier to manage. So that's it. Super sparse but big profile.